National Republicans choosing her only amped up the speculation that could mean that she is a vice presidential choice in 2024. Now, she is one of just 3 Republican women governors in the country right now. However, there are some differing opinions on whether she should be the one giving this speech tonight. Here's what we mean. Now, CNN had this headline. It was from a story with Chris Cillizza, and you can see at the top, "Meet the newest Republican rising star." Now, he writes in that as a Republican woman from the middle of the country, then Reynolds can give a sharp visual contrast compared to President Biden. However, here's a different take that we found. It comes from Hugh Hewitt. He had tweeted this. He contributes with NBC News, but he also hosts a nationwide conservative radio show. And he had said that normally a governor of Iowa would be an ideal fit here, right? But because of what's going on, this global emergency after Russia attacked Ukraine, he's arguing that Republicans should have instead pivoted to somebody else, somebody with a military background, to give this speech tonight. However, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, who might run for president in 2024, sent out this message on Twitter in support of Governor Reynolds for tonight.
I am so excited to hear Governor Reynolds tonight. She has been one of the best governors in the country. She has cut taxes for her people. She has improved education, and she got them through COVID without shutting them down. She's going to do a fantastic job tonight in the response. I can't wait to watch her.
Now, we do know that the governor will address the situation with Russia and Ukraine tonight, and we have a few lines that you can expect to hear. When it comes to foreign policy, we know that won't be a major theme tonight, but she's going to call on Americans to stand with Ukraine as that country tries to defend itself against Russia's forces led by Vladimir Putin. And much like she's been doing in the past for the last several months now, she's going to criticize President Biden. Tonight, she'll accuse him and other Democrats of taking the country backwards, going back to a previous period of time when we had high inflation, crime, and Russian aggression. Now, finally, we know that she's going to focus on what she's done as governor, talking about things like pushing to get students back in the classroom after initially urging them to learn remotely back in the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. And she's going to push this point about parents have to have a say when it comes to their kids' health and education. Parents matter. That's a line to expect to hear her say tonight in her remarks. Tonight will make Kim Reynolds part of national politics in a way that she just has not been before, which is saying something since we have the Iowa caucuses here, and we know that she's been standing out there with President Donald Trump when he was campaigning across this state, but she is not going to be in a position in the past like she will be tonight. Tonight, she's standing there by herself in this national moment to give this speech.